You welcome back to this channel for those who want to liberate themselves from the oppression of the Islamic State of Nigeria. I have this information from the United Kingdom of the citizens of Nigeria. 4 UK health workers jailed for abusing elderly patients. When I read this story, I felt bad. You were given, let's look at it from 2 points of view. The moral aspect, you were asked, they didn't force you to come and train these people or to come and take care of them. You went there voluntarily. And another perspective, I'm looking at it from the perspective of why should you leave your country to go do that kind of thing when if your country were to be working well? That's the two perspective. And these people are going to have jail term because there was camera watching over them. If you don't like what you're doing, stop. Another information we have that determination of Amazonian security and defense force over the years, only the restoration of Amazonia will stop the war against Islamic or ISIS state of Cameroon invading force called BIR. We call on U.S. Embassy in Yaoundé and State Department to end the immediate training of BIR now and save life. BIR are the forces that are used to oppress the Amazonian people. I watched several videos of how the maltreated of human beings, especially women, and several atrocities committed by these people in Cameroonian settlements of called Amazonian. Their leader has been incarcerated for more than 3 years right now, and this is what Africa is. This is what we cannot accept, and that's why we are calling for Biafra. And thank God, the Amazonian government in exile is also working together with the Biafra Republic government in exile too. I hope, and I know, by the grace of God, we are going to get Biafra. Religion has been used to fool a lot of people. I want you to listen to this.
You know, religion produces daft people. Some of the dummies in the church world are religious people. You know why? Religion blocks that segment of your brain that logically reasons and makes you a zombie who doesn't think. That's why professors can lie on the floor and eat grass, and they call it anointing.
You heard what I just heard right now. This is how the problem in Africa began. Religion has been, it blocks your sense of reasoning, your logical part of reasoning.
Some of you have been caged using religion that you shouldn't defend yourself. That is what we are doing today. Defend you to the last. The Biafra government has taken that responsibility. You can never be forced into Islamic State of Nigeria. And I am aware that the military are sick and tired of fighting against the Biafra Liberation Army. But those who don't know how to use gun are the one pushing them. Well, if they push you and you come to Biafra land, like many of you that are in Biafra land today, to kill Biafrans, believe me, my job is to make sure that you never leave Biafra land alive. The years of killing is over. I continue to say it. Biafra people can never suffer what Kaduna people have suffered in the hand of Nigerian army. Biafra people can never again suffer what Biafra have suffered in Nigerian army until 2021. The game has changed. Biafra can never suffer those things again. The killings, the humiliation, atrocities, the genocide against our people before Simon Epka became the prime minister. It can never happen again. Because now it is gone for gone. Our gun is against you. So my reason for coming to this space this evening is to educate our people to understand the importance of the sit at home. You know, they tell you, you have been sitting at home for 2 years. Oh, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out? It is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out. Is your Biafra struggle about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out? It is one of the reasons for what we are doing today. One of many, many reasons. The most important thing is that you continue to remain resolute to show that indeed the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not defeated you. And today you have proven that. So whenever they come to tell you, you have been sitting at home for 2 years and nothing, tell them there is something. The reason why Nigeria is crying today is not just about the gun we are shooting. It's not just about neutralizing the Nigeria terrorist army, which we are doing, the Biafra Liberation Army is doing. It is because we are strangling them economically, strangling them militarily, strangling them otherwise. That is why they are crying. We are holding them, fighting them from all fronts. The economic front, the military front, and every other front. We are dealing with them. The most important thing in this sit at home is the delegitimization of the people that represent Nigeria within Biafra land. The delegitimization of governors. There is no other way to delegitimize governors than the sit at home. Because they have been fighting the sit at home since 2021. We have defeated them. We defeat them democratically. We defeat them militarily. We defeat them in any angle. So when you sit at home, you have delegitimized the governors. They are crying. They will not cry in the public, but I watch their crime or their cry in the mirror every day. They cry. For the past few days, they have been having meeting. How to approach Simon Ekpa. How to negotiate with Simon Ekpa. I am saying it openly this evening on this space. I am not open for negotiation. And no Biafra person serving under Biafra government is open for negotiation. If I hear that you are talking to anybody back home, you are out of the government. Our talk with them will start by pulling the military out of Biafra street. Our talk with them will start when we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely out of the DSS dungeon. That is the term and condition of negotiation. Nobody. If I hear kepu that anybody within the Biafra government in exile or de facto government is listening or discussing with anybody as a Nigerian representative, you are out. And once you are out, I will invoke the spirit of Biafra to deal with you. Because we're not just going to allow you to just go like that. So nobody serving under this government that I'm Prime Minister is allowed to discuss anything with anybody representing Nigeria. There is no room for negotiation. There is no room for discussion. There is no room to discuss anything. Our discussion is very, very clear. The negotiation, the term and condition for negotiation start by withdrawing the Nigerian military, start by seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely from DSS dungeon. Then we are open for negotiation. Apart from that, there is no negotiation. We will give you ×3 of what we have given you before. And this evening, I am calling on Biafrans. It is not necessary you go home this Christmas. Send money to your people. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't go home. The Nigeria state, terrorists, are doing everything to start eliminating our people this December. And it is the responsibility of this government to protect you. And the least we can do is to give you intelligence. If you like, Listen to it if you like, don't. I have given you examples of people that were killed last 2 years, those who were not even Biafrans. I have given you the example of the person that was killed from Edo State. I'm giving you example of prominent people that Nigeria government using their uniform men killed while they come home for Christmas. The man that was murdered in the hotel room in Lagos is one of them. The prince from Edo State that was killed, kidnapped and killed, was kidnapped almost at the military checkpoint. While going back to Lagos, he was killed. The Biafran that came from Germany to his village was killed on his way back to the airport. These are verifiable fact. The information is there. They have forgotten him. He was killed by police and army in the checkpoint. They have forgotten him. If he did not go back to Biafra land during the Christmas, he will never be killed. And so, the information I have come to give Biafra this evening is that the money you are going to use to travel to village this Christmas, send it to your people and let them live better life this Christmas. For those who are in the village, they know how to defend themselves, they know how to protect themselves, but you don't know how to protect yourself when you go back. Especially against Islamic State of Nigeria. Because this Christmas, when you see all of them mounting the checkpoint, those that we have not dismantled yet, the checkpoint is not to check those who are criminals. The checkpoint is to check those coming from abroad, to check Biafrans coming from abroad and those they are going to adopt, because whether you are a Biafra or not, they believe you are funding the liberation of Biafra from diaspora. So you are number one target. If it is not necessary for you to go home, don't go. We don't want to lose you. Not for anything. I want you to understand that our focus must not be distracted. Our target must not be distracted. Our target is to neutralize Nigeria terrorist army and terrorists in uniform until there are no more in Biafra soil. And you must not distract us by channeling our energy, looking how to protect you coming for Christmas. Don't come. Stay where you are. Your people don't need you. They need your money. Send money to them and live for your people. You don't need to go home. If that our brother who was in Germany, if he did not go, he will still be solving family problem today. He will still be sending 100 euros, 200 euros to his family, solving their problem today. But today, the family has lost their breadwinner. Nobody can send them money from Germany again. Because they want to go to a village to eat nkwobi. Because some of you in village, you are telling your brothers, your sisters to come back home. To do what? At this critical time, at this dangerous time in our life, you are asking people to come home. To do what? If they are working at home. If you go after this warning that I'm giving you people today, after this intelligence that I'm giving you people today, and Nigeria army kill you, believe me, if we know that you come from abroad and they kill you, sometimes they will not even release your body. But if they release your body, your people will never ever bury that body in peace. Because these are the people that is making the liberation of Biafra difficult. What are you going home to do? To pose danger to yourself, bring anger and agony to your people when they kill you? You can go if you want after Christmas. But you see this season is not an ordinary season. It is not a season that you have ever seen before. This is a different Christmas. A Christmas where before the Christmas, you have been recognized as an Islamic nation, Islamic state. Do you know what that means? What it means is that everybody coming home to celebrate Christmas is an infidel, and you are a target. All this Janjaweed, all this Boko Haram that you see in the military roaming around in the southeast, they are not there this Christmas to protect you. What they are there to do is to commit jihad because they know you are coming for Christmas. Christmas is not allowed in Islamic State. Nigeria is officially Islamic State. I do not want to know how you feel about what I'm saying, but this is the fact. So it is very important that I'm raising this issue today.